be agreed to in principle. I call the member for Baulkham Hills.
Mr. Acting Speaker, thank you, and I rise to make a modest contribution in relation to the Police Integrity Amendment Act and highlight the fact, Mr. Acting Speaker, that both the Liberal and National parties have always been committed to public transparency and accountability within all aspects of the public sector. The introduction of this bill is yet another example of how this government, the O'Farrell government, is delivering for the people of New South Wales and placing public interest at the forefront. Mr. Acting Speaker, police officers provide an invaluable service to the community, and I pause there to reflect on the fact that my wife's father was a member of the New South Wales Police, retiring at the rank of superintendent after 30-odd years, and he made an invaluable contribution to the community, as did so many of his peers. His efforts and the efforts of all members of the New South Wales Police Force are efforts that could be only described as sacrificial, and they should be commended. However, as with all positions of authority, there will occasionally be a small minority who act inappropriately or in a corrupt manner. I am very familiar with this unfortunate fact of public life, as I was a member of the Police Media Unit during the Wood Royal Commission into Police Corruption in 1994. The Police Integrity Commission has the important task of tackling any and all misconduct, so it is to maintain public confidence in our law enforcement agency, and so that we never again have to call for another Royal Commission into police corruption. Being such a crucial oversight mechanism, the Police Integrity Commission Act is subject to a regular review. This has all resulted in these amendments. This required review considered submissions from stakeholders as well as the recommendations of the Parliamentary Joint Committee on the Office of the Ombudsman and the Police Integrity Commission. As a result of this consultative process, the reforms within the bill increase openness and transparency, while also improving the effectiveness of the Commission in supporting law enforcement. These reforms are very necessary and in many instances should have been implemented by the previous government over the last few years. Of particular significance is the expansion of reporting powers granted to the Inspector of the Police Integrity Commission. The Inspector will now be made to make a report to the Commission at any time. Further, the Inspector's ability to report to this Parliament directly has been greatly enhanced. Expanding the Inspector's reporting power has been recommended for close to half a decade and is long overdue. The bill also provides for greater procedural fairness in the Commission's reports, and any individual who will be the subject of an adverse comment will now be entitled to a right of reply prior to that comment's inclusion in the report. Considering the fundamental nature of procedural fairness to our judicial system, this is an important and welcome reform. The bill ensures that each type of officer covered by the Commission is treated in a similar manner, ensuring greater consistency and standardising the Commission's functions. Furthermore, the bill amends the criteria to be considered by the Commission in deciding if to hold a public inquiry in the interest of improving transparency. These amendments are part of an ongoing process of reform and review that is designed to guarantee that the Police Integrity Commission is capable of performing its important functions in an effective way. It is only appropriate that the agency tasked with preventing and detecting police misconduct be itself subject to rigorous review. The bill is an excellent example of the return of accountability and openness to public administration in this state, and I commend the bill to the House.
Mr